The first thing you should probably consider when facing any problem, difficulty, obstacle, or issue is what type of water you're consuming. Why, you may ask? Simply because if you're not drinking the correct type of water, if you're not drinking the correct amount of the correct type of water, then how would you ever know what the proper feeling of good actually feels like? So, an authentic good feeling, what that actually is. And therefore, how would you ever, based on this feeling of great or good, how would you ever perform correctly or perform properly and therefore create the results that you're looking to create? Now, I realize people are very close to what good feels like, or so they think, and have therefore also created proper results for themselves and are living, somewhat close to the dream life that they want to be living, and freedom and financial independence and whatnot. Though I am here to probably say that they're still not properly and ideally hydrated, nor are they eating the right and correct diet. So I'm not here to get into debates or arguments. I'm just here to tell you what my research has led me to and what's worked for me in my experience. And the answers are usually always extremely simple, and especially when it comes to human beings, although it seems very complex, but we're no different than a machine. With that being said, I've understood in my life and I've come to realize that no matter what situation I'm in, if I am not properly hydrated, if I'm not drinking the correct type of water, I am not feeling the way I'm supposed to be feeling, therefore I'm not in the headspace I'm supposed to be in. And even if I'm in the headspace, or even if I'm feeling the way I think I'm supposed to be feeling, it is never to the quality to which it could or should be. So it's never the quality that it should be, just because it's not the right water, it's not the right diet. So all these entrepreneurs that have all these fancy gadgets, all these the red light therapies and the equipments, all these different arrays and different types of equipments, tools to aid them in becoming better, improving themselves, becoming more efficient, more specific, more refined, just overall clarity in their lives, just becoming more refined humans. I am here to argue and say that you can do anything you want in life, but I don't think that'll ever take place unless you as a human being are giving yourself, knowing that you are a machine, a biomagnetic machine, the right liquid and the right diet, which essentially boils down to liquid as well. I mean, yeah. And so my question to you is, shouldn't your first question be, before you even consider your business, before you even consider your thought world, because thought precedes everything. And so before you even consider that, shouldn't you consider taking care of the game piece first? Your pawn sounds so negative, but I mean, choose any term. You can be king, jack, knight, whatever the hell. I really don't give a shit, queen. But just for lack of a better term, the game piece that you were given, if you don't take care of the game piece, how do you ever expect to fully perform at the level that you're supposed to be performing at? Do you see what I'm saying? And it isn't just water. Water is the fundamental component, but the other fundamental component, which is two sides to this fundamental component thing, is sleep. What are you sleeping on? what is it that you're sleeping on? Is it a mattress? If so, what kind of mattress? You know, these are all things that you should be asking yourself before you consider even any type of business tactic or business move or any type of anything else. Because you essentially are the difference maker. You are the magic wand. It's never the technique or the tool or the strategy. It's always you. It's always yourself. So if you're not giving yourself what you need, then you could never be the person you're supposed to be, and therefore never create what you're supposed to be creating. Although it may be, again, you may be doing pretty much everything, but if you, since you're so specific about specificity itself and having clarity and refinement, shouldn't it then, like, again, the ironic part is this should be the very first thing you consider, not the last thing. Like, you don't even know this probably. And even if you do, then why aren't you doing it? So all I'm here to say is, if you want any change in your life, or if you have any difficulty in your life and you want to take it head on, of course, I think you can best and only take it head on if you are at your max strength and ability to think, and heart power and mental power, mental capacity. And I think this can only be done when properly hydrated, when given and eating the right diet, when your vessel has the right nutrients to sustain itself, and obviously, because here's the thing. You give the AMG, you give the Bentley, you give the Ferrari, Porsche, BMW, Audi, whatever car, you give it the right fuel, the right oil, it'll do its job. It knows better than you what to do. All the computerizations, all the mathematical procedures that are taking place in milliseconds that you have no idea about. All you're seeing is wires, and you're not even seeing wires because they're all hidden away and tucked away. But even if you're seeing all the wires, you're not even realizing what's taking place. The immense complexity, but also simplicity at the same time. So when given the right fuel, it knows what to do better than you do. So knowing that your body is organic versus a man-made machine, which is inorganic, which, you know, you give the machine the right fuel, it knows what to do, then shouldn't it, a logical step in the process be, if I give an organic machine the right fuel, then it knows even better or more efficiently know what to do than the inorganic machine, if that makes sense? So I guess what I'm here to say is, just be aware. And you wouldn't keep the AMG outside, would you? You would have a garage, or at least a carport, or at least you know, those things you throw over the covers, the hoods, or whatever you call them, the jackets for the cars, the tops, tarps, or whatever. Like, you would do that, wouldn't you? So why would you sleep in a place you're not supposed to be sleeping in? Why would you sleep on something you're not supposed to be sleeping on, knowing that, or I guess not knowing due to ignorance, that it, you know, degenerates your vessel and rips it apart essentially over time? So all you entrepreneurs that are all about refinement and becoming better and improving 1% every day, and improvement, and hustle and getting better and better and better, I'm with you. I feel you 100%. But why don't you start with drinking the right water, drinking the right amount of water, and sleeping on the right surface? With that being said, I thank you very much. Just some food for thought. Specifically for the entrepreneurs, the athletes among us, and for anyone that wants to make a difference, and that is essentially every human being, because we all have a message to share, we all have something to say, and you know, the expression of it may look different. For some it may be public speaking, for some it may be art, for some it may be dancing, or for some it may be cooking or gardening. For everyone it's different, but again, I think you can only share that message that you were given to share, that talent you were given to share, that gift you were given by the creator or whomever you believe in. You can only do that when you are at your best and when you are utilizing the dietary tools that you were given and supposed to be utilizing. And those are so extremely simple that it's not even funny, that it's actually quite, in a way, silly that I'm making these videos about this topic, or these types of topics. But thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.